Okay. Hi, guys. I'm Stephanie of Creatively Miss Me, YouTube tips and more. And reason why I said today's show was funny is your girl thought yesterday was Sunday. I rushed up here and I did the show stumbling and bumbling, trying to get the show together and get everything that I needed and didn't get everything finished before the allotted time. And I went ahead and I did a show yesterday. And what made me find out that yesterday was Saturday was I got all the trash in the house together and I was talking to my daughter on the phone while I was getting the trash to take outside. And she said, Mama, what's that noise? I said, the trash can. I'm taking the trash out. Trash man come in the morning. And she says, Mama, today, she says, Mama, trash men don't run on Sunday. And I said, I know that. Tomorrow Monday. And she said, No, Mama. Today is Saturday. So I really laughed at myself because I did the show and I was like, why is nobody here? Because this is the day I always do the show. Nobody's here. Yeah. So I did some corrections on what was did yesterday. So I've added some stuff and changed some things. And predominantly, we're still talking about the same topic 5 easy editing YouTube tips. Now, as I stated on yesterday, I learned some new things by doing this episode. Some things I was doing kinda, but with this episode, I was able to see, a couple other ideas that I needed to put in for editing as far as my half of it. Every time I come up with a new topic, I learn something for myself. And with this one, I did. So I did some adding on. I found some other clips I want to use, and I've changed some things. So I think you'll be really interested in what I have showing for today. So, today's topic is 5 easy editing YouTube tips. So I know I'm looking down, but I'm trying to cut my ringer off on my phone because I really don't want it to come up while I'm talking to you guys. Let me see. So, but I really laughed at myself when I seen the fact that I had did the show thinking that it was Sunday and it was actually Saturday. But hey, your girl laughed at herself big time because I realized that I was talking to myself and no one was here to watch me talk to myself because it was Saturday. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this clip. I'm using some of the film from yesterday and some add-ons that I did to improve the topic. So let's jump into it. Is editing. When you edit, there's something new I learned, and I think you will like it. So I'm going to show you this little clip. Editing, I was introduced to something new, and I tried it, and I kind of liked it. So I want to share it with you. Now, what it is to speed up your video while you're editing, so that way you will get to the parts you already know that need to be edited, right? Now, I always know about hearing about where in the area that I messed up in the video that I need to go in and cut. Like a call for I repeated a statement over again because I said it wrong the first time. I know we all guilty of that. So I'm going to show you how they said to do. They said to play your video, and then press the L button on your keyboard, and it will speed it up. So let's see how this goes. Today's episode, I'm decorating for the fall. So if you're interested in what I'm doing, I speed it up. Hello everyone, I'm Stephanie of Tailwinds. And you can go in and find your oops. I'm doing a little twist and edit those. Trying not to spend a lot to make your picture fall. Now I'm basically using everything I already have on hand. And it did make it a little easier. And I get my compensation. It did make it a little easier for me when I was editing because I didn't have to sit there and wait 18 years to get to the section that I needed to edit. So try that and see if it works for you. This will be my last live using StreamYard. If you guys didn't know, StreamYard went up on their prices and they did away with their free one. Now, if you were going month to month, the month to month fee was $25, and now it is $49.99. It's just at $50. It's gone. It's doubled the price. So this is my last week on StreamYard. I will be on next Sunday on a new stream. It's called. Now it's called Restream, and I really like it. It's mostly like StreamYard, but it had some other things in it on the regular price that I think everybody would like. And it's really interesting because it has a lot of backgrounds and different things that you can use that StreamYard didn't offer. And they have a free version as well as a paid version. And I think you all will like Real Stream because I like the way it's set up, and I think that you'll like the price for the paid prescription, but I just couldn't do the $50 on StreamYard. I thought that was ridiculous the way they doubled their prices. So let's jump back into the video. Stream. Restream, that's what it's called. Restream. That's where I'll be airing from next week. So let me go ahead and pop into number two. Number two is to cover up your edits. Now I did a little something to show you how to do the cover up the edits. Now when you cover up your edits, you have two choices. You can either crop it or B-roll. So I'm going to share with you the crop first. Or when I show you the B-roll. I'm going to show you the B-roll first. Now in the B-roll, all you do is when you have an area that you're hiding, there's my B-roll. And then it goes back to the video. So that way you didn't see. Now with the B-roll, all you're doing is taking something and putting it over a picture or a video over what you've done. Now, like when you know how you add a picture, basically that's what you're doing with your B-roll. Now I put this in so I can remember the pause. Now I thought that because I wanted to share something with you. Did I do it? B-roll. Oh, let me keep going. That's the wrong place too. Yeah, I'm goofy today. I do the hum sometime or a cough, and I have to cut out a section. And if my face is in the video, you know how you get that glitch where you start off like this, but then the glitch you doing that. Well, that's what the crop does. It keeps it where it doesn't move off your face. It goes from where it was a big picture, showing the whole thing when you cut it down to the head. So when you cut it, it stays where the head is. It's not that glitch movement. If you understand what I'm saying. So then the next thing we want to talk about is cut it out. Wow. Now you want your videos to be as long as they need to be. Hold on. Let me go back some. Was supposed to upload that. That's something I didn't upload. So let me pull this video and share with you how to crop. I know Stephanie is absent-minded. What did I do with it? Let me see. Go in here. That's not it. I'm sorry, guys. I misplaced that clip. I'm just trying to figure out where I put that clip. I'm going to show you how on the screen how to do the crop. Okay. So let me get the screen shared. Okay. Now, if you want to do a crop, what I found out the easiest thing to do while watching them do the example, which I found very helpful. Okay, right here, let me get to it. Okay, I'm on, like if you want to crop, you need to get to the area you want to stop and cut. Okay, so then the next thing you do is I have a crop button right here. It looks like a square with a line, a square with a line through it, and it says crop. So I click on my crop button, which pulls the screen up like this. So now what I do is I make the screen smaller to what I want to highlight. So when we get ready to put it back in, you'll see the difference. Okay, so this is how it looked before. But you're talking about and then clean our crop and it comes big like this. It doesn't take away from your movement. It just hinders you from seeing the picture do the jerk when you are playing it after you've cut out a part that you see that need to be cut out. So then what you need to do after you fix the area that you are cropping to avoid the glitch, you cut it and then you take that area, you go back to your crop and you make your page big like it was before. So now it looks like this. It starts off here, then it comes to the crop, and then it goes back to normal. That's cropping. Now, I thought that was really neat because that was something I didn't get to do. Hi, Renee. How are you? So I saw that. Oh, let me get that light. So I saw that, and I thought that was something that we all need to try. I know I do. So that's something that I really like the fact that I understood what it was, how to crop. So let's go on to the next thing. This will be my last live away with the free one. Now, if you know we add in members' attention, showing cut out a section, and if my face is in the video, you know how you get that glitch where you showing the whole thing when you cut. Wow. Now you want your videos to be as long as they need to be, but short enough to get your members' attention. Don't do all the fluff. You know we add in a lot. Let's cut the fat and give them the meat. Now, you know how sometimes you could be telling someone a story in your video, but you're talking about cleaning or using a product, and you put in all this fluff. You know, I use it for this and that and that, and this is that. Sometimes you can put too much fluff in, and you can, if you want to see yourself, if you have too much fluff in it, look at the video, look at your own video like you're just looking at another friend's video, and watch it and see if you get bored. Or have one of your family members look at that video and tell you if they like all the fluff, or if this is too much, or you need to add more, or whichever. You'll get someone that will be honest with you and tell you the truth about what's going on, because you really need to understand that part on how to cut it out. Because I have looked at some of my videos where I'm talking about something and you get off track by saying something, you go to North Pole and say something else. Well, that's one thing you want to fix. You want to make sure that you don't say too much, put too much in the video that doesn't make sense. You want to cut it out and make it short and make it to the point, because you want your audience to stay on your video to the end. You want them to watch as much as possible. The more they watch your video, the more watch time you get on YouTube. Also on the end screen, if your video is good and you put an end screen up, yeah, an end screen, and they see a video you have there, that'll make them want to click and look at that video to see what you're doing, right? Okay. The next thing is sound effects. Now, the sound effects, okay, I have an example of a sound effect because the one I had initially, it didn't work correctly. So I'm going to share the screen and show you the example of a sound effect.
We could keep it this or we could get a drink. The critics have spoken. Blade Runner 2049.
Is now the sound effect in that movie, for every movement, everything they threw, everything they grabbed, they had that sound effect. And so sound effects make people jump or really look at what you're doing in the action. Now, I'm going to go back in and let you finish watching this video. You're watching a horror movie and the music starts out kind of smooth and that's what they're talking about in sound effects. If you have a sad part in your video, put sad music with it. If you have a happy part in the video, do happy music. If something changes, if you want to get their attention, change the music to get them to stop and look and see what you're doing. Music helps a lot. And also too, like in my videos, when I put up the subscribe button or tell you about my website, or tell you about my other two channels or my social media events, whenever they come up, I have a sound effect that goes off. It's a chime. So you know that this is coming up. When it goes, it makes a noise as well. So then I will share with you the whole. Then when that dong comes up, it's something going to pop up on the screen. So always try to use sound effects to make something that's something important, make it be important. Sound does a lot, because a lot of people enjoy watching it and they'll see that you change the music and that music means something. And it'll give them to look at your videos more. Okay, let's see. Also, too, another thing you can do to get their attention in sound effects is when you get to the part where you're talking in the video, stop the music and just let them hear you. And after you finish talking, start the music. You don't know how many times that grabs people's attention. Oh, the music stopped. What's she doing? And they'll look. So always remember to stop the music. That's very important. I started doing that. I started lowering my music, letting it go down to let you know that it's finna talk. That's how I do mine. I have the music playing at a certain level, and then I cut it down as I'm getting ready to talk. And then when I finish talking, it goes back up. So that's a healthy thing to do right there. And then pacing. Keep your audience on your videos. Sometimes we start off slow on our videos, and if you have a quick pace at the beginning, try to keep that pace going in your video, so that way you'll have people coming on there to see your videos. They're more entitled to stay, because if I look at the video at the beginning of it, it's kind of boring. I won't watch the whole video. That's just me. I will not watch it. I like to watch people's videos, and if during the point they have a high point and then all of a sudden they drop it to a boring part, sometimes I may leave, sometimes I may stick it out to see if they pick up their pace. So those are the things that I really want to touch base on with you guys today, to let you know the 5 tips for editing, easy tips for editing. Okay, guys. I laughed at myself because I thought yesterday was Sunday. I rushed up here and I did a show last night, the one I just played for you. I did that last night thinking it was Sunday. As I said earlier, I was taking out the trash and my daughter asked me what I was doing. And I said that I was getting the trash because the trash man will be here in the morning. And she says, Mama, the trash man don't run on Sunday. And I said, today is Sunday. She says, Mama, today is Saturday. So I laughed at myself because I came up here and did the show. I was putting the trash out thinking it was Sunday. Now I'm a day behind. Yes, I was, because my husband came home from the hospital and the facility he was supposed to go into, they said they had room for him, but they didn't. So now Monday, I'm on the hunt to find a new facility for him to go into. He needs to go into a rehab facility. So I'll be on the hunt for that on next week, trying to get him situated so he can get the strength back in his legs and be able to walk. So, does anyone have any questions about the easy editing tips we talked about tonight? I know the cropping one, that I'm going to use that more. And then I learned about a new, like when you're doing stuff on your screen, it's a new little software thing where you'll be able to draw on your screen. And I have to play with that first before I attempt to use it on the live. I need to make sure I know what I'm doing with that. And I think that would be a great enhancement to my lives. So, does anyone have a question or a comment? Thank you, Renee. Thank you. I need to watch twice to get it, but this price change. Yeah, StreamYard is tripping. When I first found out about it last week sometime, I went and looked to make sure for myself. They got rid of the free, and then the monthly payments went up, it doubled. And I was like, I can't believe they jumped on this bandwagon, because there were so many people using their software, using their app rather, to do their live streams. And then all of a sudden, because now you're popular, you double your prices and you took away the free. So that means they're going to lose a lot of people, because I know a lot of people that I've talked to that have mentioned it or whatever, they're leaving them. And some of them have paid for a year and they're waiting for their year to be up soon, and they're going to go over to Restream. So they're going to lose a lot of people because of their price jack. Because I wrote them a message and I told them, I like working with you guys. I've been with you now for 3 years, but I'm not going to pay that price. You raise the price. You're not offering anything more with the package. It's the same package, but you doubled the price. No, I don't think I'll be using you anymore. I'm going to find another streaming service. And I emailed them that. So I think if enough people stop using them, that they'll lower the price, because it makes no sense for you to double your prices. And what's going to get a lot of people is some people don't check the subscription, the subscription, to see if any price change is an automatic payment. And then when they look on their account and see that the monthly fee has gone up to $50, and that they've raised the yearly fee. So it's going to be something when people start noticing, because I wouldn't have paid attention to it because it comes out every month. I would have known about it until it was already paid. But a lady I watch, she mentioned it last week, as I stated, that they were raising their price, and then she got an email. Well, I had to go back and look at my email, and there was an email where they emailed me and told me that they were raising their prices. So when I went and looked and seen that it was going to be double, sorry. Restream is, I think it's going to be what, maybe $10 more a month that I'm paying, but they're offering more stuff. So I'd rather pay the 10 than the 25. I'm sorry. I'll pay the 10 where I'm getting more backgrounds and more things I can use on the screen and a whole lot more added to them than just what we're getting here. And then on there as well, you'll be able to add people to, do interviews, or do 2 and 3 and 4 people on the screen, or you could add in, pull up everything you want to play. You can do all that. The same thing. It has the same things. And I really like that in that store, because I was looking at it. Let me pull it up while I'm talking about it. I really like their setup, and I think that everybody else will too. Let me share my screen. Okay. Now on theirs, they have the storage. They have different channels. I put all 3 of my channels on there, of course. And then they have analytics that you can see right off the bat, which I like that point. They can tell you your average time. All this chat messages give you an overview of what you're doing on their channel. Now, the other thing I like about them is when you go to create a new video, they have the studio. They have all these video files, playlists. I'm really liking some of the things they have on here. I really am. Like when you go to start a stream on their channel, come on, open up. All right, see, it's just like StreamYard, just like it. Then when I enter in here, it's the same setup. But on this one, you can choose different backgrounds. And I like that. See the design, you can pick out different backgrounds to go on their screen. They have different backgrounds. And you can also upload your own screen. So I really like that. Hi, Stacy. Well, you know what? I'm looking for YouTube to start charging for the where you put your thumbnail up and you get to watch which thumbnail makes the difference, and for the titles of your videos. I'm looking for them to start charging for that. But I'm really liking this. They have the captions you can put in. They even have, like, if you have you're doing a show and you want people to donate, you could put your own code up there, man. Ain't that pretty? You can use what is it? Um what's the name of that place I use? Mind blank. It's not later. Bitly. As it's Bitly. What I use to shorten the links. They have a thing in there where you can make your own QR code for anything, and I like that. See, and here you can even add like your logo and support. Put that on the screen for people to make donations. They can scan the screen and give you a donation. I'm really liking that. And then here, oh man, that hurts. You can put your name down in the bottom like we do here, and you can change it up. They have music, they have chill music, they have all these different music and topics that you can use, different ones. And I really like that fact. You also have a note thing here. So when you're talking to some people online and they give you a suggestion or as a note you want to remember to put for your video, you can type it here. You can have your notes here so you can remember what you're going to be doing. And then also you have your chat like we do here on StreamYard. So this offers so much more. And then you go to their accounts, their things are, like I told you, for month to month, I think it was 39. Let me see. Yeah. See, it got standard is $16 a month. It's 19. Then you'll build or you can go yearly. You can go professional. This is a yearly plan here. But if you go month to month, standard $19 a month, professional $49 a month. So at professional, you get multi-stream 5 channels, unlimited recordings with split audio video downloads, studio in full HD 1080p, up to Stream Plus, and 2 seats. So that means you can have 2 people that can use your plan. So they have a lot in here. And all I'm gonna air on is 3 channels. So I need this one here, standard, 19 a month, where it's no watermark. You get the multi-channel 3 channels, unlimited recording, personal logo and graphs, and upload, stream, and basic. So I come out better getting here than I do monthly. So that's one thing I'm going to be looking at. You say I had to leave. Oh, that's okay, Renee. That's okay. This is top. Yes, it is. And I mean their prices. They since a majority of the people are leaving StreamYard coming to them. Oh, you bet they're going to cap on that. Their prices. And I looked at the other day, it was 39. So that you know that they know that people are leaving StreamYard and coming to them. So I really want to get with this company because I really like their prices. And I'm going to set mine up for there for our next month. When I start off next month, because I believe with StreamYard, I think my last time is, I think it's tomorrow. I think. I'm not sure. I have to go back and look, but I'm just not paying that much money for. I'm not going to pay 50 for what I'm getting now, and no add-ins, no more added to them. It's going to be the same old, same old. So I think I'm really going to like them, and with them offering so much at a lower price, and I pay month to month. And then what I normally do on some subscriptions, I pay for the year, and then the other ones I pay month to month. So it comes out well for me. So what do you guys think about that price jack? What did she say? I didn't read all of that. Hello, everyone. Everything is going up. Yeah, I'm looking for YouTube to add a fee on. But they may not add it to us. They may add it to the companies that advertise with them. So I think they may throw that in on them raising their fees and not charging us anything. I think that's how they're going to rate that. Move on up to yep. See, I may change after I get through my Thanksgiving shows. Yeah, because when I looked at it and seen the price was double, Denise, I was like, no, we can't do that. I have a budget, and you creeping over the budget. So I looked at that one, and it's another one, and someone mentioned it to me, and y'all know I couldn't remember the name. But there are several streaming services out there. There's one, I'm looking at one now called Podbean. Let's see what the prices are on Podbean. Monetization pricing. Let's see what their prices are. Unlimited audio, perfect for podcasts and audio centered. So this is ideal for creators who work with both audio and video. It's $29.99, $29 a month. Supports audio and video. Upgrade to 20 GB or 2,200 hours a month. Unlimited storage space, unlimited bandwidth, advanced podcast, fully created podcast setting, monetization. They have ad marketplace, dynamic ads, inserts, and Apple Podcast subscriptions in turn. So that's not bad, but that's a different one. I think that there are a lot of pod things out there, streaming out there. And that's where everybody's going to be going to the different streams to see how they work. Because I couldn't believe that price. I could not believe it. Let's see, here's another one called, what is this? No, that's for TV shows. That's not what I'm looking for. But there's another one someone told me about, and I believe it was started with an M, but I cannot remember what it was. My goodness, it was called Moto, something like that. But there are a lot of other softwares out there where you can stream from, but I will be using Restream. I'm going to sign up with them, so when I go on next Sunday, you should see a difference because I will be with them. Now, does anyone have a topic that they want me to touch on for next week? Because I have a list of topics, but I want to make sure that you guys are in with what I'm talking about. Because I was asked to go to the basics. And so I think I'm going to start there. Somebody asked how to make a playlist, how to make a video short. Now I'm still working on them shorts myself. My software that I use, it makes the shorts for me, so I don't have to make them. I just click that I want one. So I know on vidIQ, they have a thing on there that will give you ideas or suggestions for a new video. So I will be getting some of my ideas from vidIQ's suggestions. So since no one has any questions, I want to thank you all for being here. And I also want to remind y'all of this. Over here, don't forget to give your girl a thumbs up. Also, comment and share my content. Now, under Creatively Miss Me, I have 3 channels. My main channel is Creatively Miss Me, Decorating on the Budget. My second channel is Creatively Miss Me, YouTube Tips and More. And the third is Creatively Miss Me, Healthy Tips and More. Hopefully you like what you see and you'll become a member of all of my channels. Now let's get back to the video. First thing we want to talk about is editing. I'm coming. I keep clicking the wrong button. I'm sorry. So next week, as I said, we will be on a different streaming thing, and I will put out things for next week. I'm getting a little behind on work because like I said, my husband was released from the hospital. He was supposed to go to a rehab facility, but they didn't. They said they had room when we first started the paperwork, and then they didn't have room. So now I'm trying to find another facility. And so I have him here and he can't walk right now. He can't use his legs. And then my father and his radiation, he goes Monday through Friday in the morning. He has to be there for 9 in the morning. So I'm doing both of them. And then plus I'm waiting for my appointment to go see an orthopedic doctor so they can tell me what I did to my knee. So it's a lot going on over here in this world. And I still have two two more videos to make for fall. Well, three. And I will be through with fall. What did you say, Stacy? How does it affect your channel, deleting videos versus setting them private? Oh, okay. That'll be a good topic. Okay, I got that, Stacy. I will get that for next week. That'll give me one to put on for next week. So I'll have that one ready for next week. What'd she say? Oh, collapse sector. Okay. That's a good one. I will do that next week. So be looking for that. Come back next week for that because I know a lot about that, but I want to go back and get some facts and make sure that I'm right on everything so I can have it ready for you guys for next week. But again, if I don't get the announcement out on Wednesday like I should, remember I'm still going to do it. Be here Sunday. It's just that trying to take care of two different people and I'm hobbling is a lot. But I'm trying to keep up with it. Um, I didn't realize that last week I didn't post a video on my main channel, and I thought I had them chimed up to go, and I didn't. But good night, Renee. So again, I will see you guys next week, and I want to thank the replay audience. If you watched this crazy video, give your girl a thumbs up. I want to thank everybody who came on tonight. I really appreciate you guys so much, and I will see you next week. Bye bye. Yes, it is full. I can't. I have to take it slow, Stacy. I'm hopping. Bye.